have no reason to arrest me.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one,
hold on, Mac.
Appoint it for you.
Come on, look. I've known this woman. Kate Howard is my neighbor. There's no way she would break the law.
Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you?
This is ridiculous. Yes, I understand them.
Come on, Mac. Kate Howard she's a high-profile editor-in-chief of a top magazine. She would not break the law.
Miss Howard has a prior, and celebrities are not a bubble.
I understand that, Mac. I know. Look, this is about Rick. She slapped him once, and he wanted to get back at me. But it's everything's cleared up.
The prior I'm talking about is reckless driving, hit and run. And earlier today, she did it again.
You have evidence?
Her car is parked in the hotel garage. The condition of the car pretty much says it all. The damage is consistent with sideswiping another vehicle, in this case, a police cruiser. You see, that's the reckless driving part. The not stopping, that's the hit and run.
I have nothing to say until my lawyer is present.
Bring the car to the front door.
I can get a lawyer here in 20 minutes.
No, don't be silly, Sonny. I have it handled.
Miss Howard, I'm so sorry. Somebody must have tipped off the press. There's a bunch of paparazzi in front.
Oh, I can't have them see me like this.
Security is trying to rope off an area, but there's the issue of freedom of the press.
Don't lecture me about the press. I am the press. They're going to eat me for lunch.
Can you get her through the underground?
Look, if I give Miss Howard special treatment, it'll look like the department is playing.
Can you at least take off her cuffs, Mac?
No matter how many times you ask, the answer is no.
Miss Howard, I was just bringing it to
Marie, there is a change of plans. Tell London to postpone the call and then call Henry Sinclair.
Your attorney? Oh, right, of course. Right away. Do you need your water?
There's a drinking fountain at the station. Let's go.
Miss Howard! Is it true that you left the scene of a crime?
Okay, listen, keep your head down. I'll see you on the other side.
Miss Howard!
You can do this, all right?
Miss Howard! Hey, Miss Howard! Miss Howard! Miss Howard, have you been arrested? Miss Howard, did you leave the scene of a crime?
Press made it over here before we did.
Yes, and I'm sure your diligent officers ticketed every single one of them for speeding.
Is it like that wherever you go?
Well, usually it's more along the lines of who are you wearing?
Thank you. Well, not this time. This time you're going to make national news.
Yeah. If only people were interested in real criminals. But drug dealers and gang violence, it's old news. Yes, apparently a simple traffic violation by a celebrity of sorts is far more interesting.
Why don't we talk about your traffic violation?
Let's not. Until my lawyer is present.
I can get you a lawyer.
No. You will honor my constitutional right, or I will sue you in your entire department.
I'd like a word with Miss Howard, if that's okay, Mac.
Be my guest.
Thank you for the loan. It's beautiful. Italian wool.
You did it, didn't you?
It was an accident.
What did Mac mean when he said you had a previous rep?
It was an accident.
Okay, hitting a cop car once is an accident, but twice?
It wasn't a police car the first time. It was a boring, oversized, American-made sedan. Okay. Last year, I was in the Hamptons, and there was a mutiny at the magazine, and I had to get back to Manhattan before half of the staff was poached by the competition. And so I was driving a little over the speed limit, and I didn't have my headset, and I was on the phone. I was obviously upset and distracted, and I sideswiped a parked car. And no one was in it. Look, the whole price of the car was less than my handbag.
So after that happened, you left a note?
No, I didn't. You
took off? Okay, obviously you got caught.
Yes, obviously. I had 6 months suspended license. My lawyer was able to keep it out of the media that time, but he advised me to stay clear of the Hamptons for a while, which is why I bought my weekend home in Port Charles.
So, okay. This looks pretty bad for you. But think about me, now I have a fugitive for a neighbor.
I am not a fugitive, and I don't appreciate being characterized as one.
I'm just trying to lighten things up.
Well, I'm sure that being handcuffed and arrested is just another day at the office for you, but it is not business as usual in my
All right,
world.
look, I apologize for being insensitive. That
The whole
wasn't what I was
purpose of
trying to
picking
do.
Port Charles was to avoid trouble. Instead, I found you.
Oh, I got this feeling that I'm about to be blamed for all this.
You kissed me.
Last time I checked, that wasn't
I was flustered and rattled and you know what? Frankly, a little bit annoyed, and that is why I hit the police car.
Okay, listen to me. Come here.
Where is my lawyer? He's on a retainer. He's supposed to jump when I call.
He's gonna show up.
I have a conference call in the city.
Okay. I don't know if you realize this, but this is more serious than you think. You're going to have to stay here all night, probably. I'm not trying to get you upset. I'm just telling you the truth.
Well, what you say is of no consequence, because I'm going to be out of here as soon as all this nasty little... till it's cleared up.
You know what? I am no lawyer, but I'll tell you right now that I've had enough charges thrown at me, and this is your second offense.
Don't even think that my dented fender compares to your criminal activities. Mine was an accident. I wasn't even drunk.
Yeah, well, that's hard to prove since you're getting ran.
I wasn't. You know, an apple martini would just be a little slice of heaven right now. Oh, I took my phone. Yeah, how am I supposed to do anything without my phone?
Oh, wow. Okay, listen. That lawyer that you had Clarice call, there's no way he can get here in time to get you a bail hearing tonight. So why don't you let me call Diane Miller?
Oh, Sonny, I don't need your mob lawyer.
Sweetheart, you need all the help you can get at this point.
There's still no sign of your attorney.
Well, Commissioner, that may not even be necessary. I am completely prepared to pay for all the charges. In fact... bring me my checkbook, and I will write out a check for the Widows and Orphans Fund, too. And you know what? While we're waiting for my lawyer, Henry, I can just do that at the hotel. And then we could all meet back here tomorrow after we've had a hot bath and a good night's sleep, and I can cross those I's and dot those T's and be on my way. Great. So whenever you're ready.
I have a better idea. Since this is your second offense, why don't I take you down to processing, and you'll spend the night in lockup.
Don't worry, we'll get you out of here.